Story 6, Part 13, The Origin Well. The spiral stairs didn't feel like stairs at all. They were smooth, sloped, and cold, like walking down the inside of a great seashell carved from stone. No sound from above followed us. No light, except the faint white shimmer of the light hovering just ahead. Halfway down, Avery whispered, "This is older than Chicago." His voice cracked like he already knew the truth. The air changed the deeper we went, thicker, heavier. It smelled like wet copper and burned paper. My ears rang with that same pulse, but slower now, as if we were moving toward the heart of a great, sleeping beast. We emerged into a cavern so wide I couldn't see its walls, only the black water stretching out in every direction. In the center stood a stone well, ancient and smooth, without mortar or seam. The light dimmed, not out of weakness, but reverence. "This is the Origin Well," it said. "Before the city was built, before the streets had names, this land was chosen. The first altar was placed here, not to me, but to him." The water in the well rippled, though there was no wind. I stepped closer and saw images on its surface. The 1800s Chicago fire, smoke rising over a wooden city, the slaughterhouses, blood washing down stone channels, the roaring crowds at political rallies where lies became law. Different centuries, same pulse. "This is where he drove the first stake into the ground," the light continued. "He hid it in human hunger, hunger for wealth, for power, for safety. And from that hunger, the lattice grew." A voice rose from the water, distorted and deep. "Everything built here belongs to me. Every soul bought and sold, every oath sworn, every dream traded for survival, they are mine. Your city walks willingly in my corridors." The water boiled black, and I saw the throne again, still empty, but now surrounded by thousands of faceless figures, kneeling. The light flared, brighter than I'd ever seen. Not willingly. Not all. In that moment, I saw a vision cut through the darkness. A street preacher at 63rd and Halsted, unafraid to speak the name of Jesus as gangs circled him. A nurse in a West Side clinic praying over patients between shifts. A child clutching a worn Bible in a crowded shelter. Threads of gold rose from them, cutting small holes in the lattice. The voice of Satan laughed, low and cruel. "Threads can be severed. Not when they're bound to me," the light said, and a golden thread reached from the well's surface to my hand. I grabbed it before I could think. The air trembled. For a heartbeat, I felt every connection, each soul marked for salvation, flashing through my mind like stars. But with that came the weight of every shadow trying to snuff them out. Avery pulled at my arm. "Elias, the water's rising." It was. Black waves lapped at the stone floor, carrying whispers that weren't meant for human ears. The well began to sink, dragging us toward the center. The light's voice was calm. "If you go under, you'll see the stake. And you'll learn what it takes to pull it out." The water touched my boots. Cold. Endless. Alive.